everyone, and welcome to another video from Colour with Claire. I'm really excited today to show you a brand new interactive product from the powerhouse that is Sarah Renee Clark. Sarah always comes up with the most interesting concepts, my favourite being the colour catalogue, which I've shown a couple of times on this channel and I'll leave a link to it in the description. The colour catalogue was an interactive PDF full of different colour palettes which you could search for by colour, keyword or theme. A very, very valuable tool in any colourist's arsenal and something that I use all the time to pick my colours. This new product is along the same lines in terms of it being interactive, but this time it's a digital colouring planner. So I always have good intentions when it comes to planners or bullet journaling. I want to do it, but I don't always have the time or, the motivation to actually draw out all the spreads for the month and think up ways of making it look as good as the ones I see on Instagram. This is the first time that I've actually been excited about getting into planning, and the simple reason why is because it's all so easy. If you make a mistake, you can just delete it. If you want to change something you've written, you can do it in just a few clicks. There's no journal or paper to carry around with you. You'll never forget it because it'll always be right there on your phone or tablet, ready to add in your appointments or check your schedule. So we're going to have a look at it in action at the moment, but just to explain, as I've said, it is a PDF, so when you purchase it from Sarah's site, you'll receive this digital file. It's also in a printable format, so if you wish, you could print it all out yourself and bind it so you have your own physical planner. You can also buy the planner directly from Sarah as a pre-printed and bound planner, but that would of course be more expensive and incur shipping fees to your country. Plus, I just don't think it's as fun, but I get how a physical planner would appeal to some over a digital one, so I've included the link for that in the description as well. Now, just the last thing before I get into the planner itself, regardless of whether you're using an Apple device or an Android one like I am here, you will need to download a note-taking app to open this file with. Unlike the colour catalogue, this interactive planner is designed for you to edit because of course you need to write in it. So normal PDF readers don't always have the option to add text and pictures in. If you're on Apple, GoodNotes is a great free app that will allow you to write in your planner, and if you have Android like me, the best free one in my opinion is Zodo, the one that I'm using here. So the front page of the planner looks like this. You've got your planner centre screen with a desktop background that has different interactive elements. Firstly, tapping here will take you to Sarah's shop where you can find all her other products and printables. Clicking on the pen pot will take you to her Facebook group, and the little help eraser in the corner will take you to the part of her website that answers any questions you may have about the product. Obviously, I'm not going to go through and show you all of those, but that's what the functions do. The phone over here is just a decoration, but you can add your own photo onto it and customize your little digital desk if you wish. I'll be showing you how to import and overlay photos onto your planner later on in the video. Lastly, we have the little memo pad where you can write short, important notes or reminders. Now, don't forget that we're using a note-taking app to edit our planner, so whichever one you're using will have a different way of adding text and images. On Zodo, you click, on Zodo, you click on the, On Zodo, you click the little pen icon here to bring up the toolbar, the editing toolbar, and then you would click the little brush icon. You then click on any one of the brushes here, they're all the same, they're just for different colours, and you can then change your colour. So let's just quickly put blue, go back, you can change the thickness of your line and opacity and things like that. We'll click back onto the desktop and we will use a little pinching motion to zoom in on our memo pad, and then we'll just handwrite a memo. So let's say we've got to call Jim. No idea who Jim is, but we need to call him. Anyway, so there you go. You pinch back out and it's there. It's your very, very quick sort of instant note that you can just take down. And the great thing about digital planners, this one as well in particular, is that if you want to get rid of it, you just tap it and press the trash icon and it's gone. Tap and trash. No wasting paper, no carrying around different notes and getting all mixed up and stuff. And there it's ready again for you to write your next note. So now that we've seen everything on the home page, let's have a look inside the planner itself. So you tap on the cover to open it, and the first page you come to is the nameplate. Now you can either use the brush to handwrite your name, or you can add a text box in here. On this particular app, you add a text box by again going into the editing menu, clicking the T button, and then you click wherever on the planner you want your text. It doesn't really matter because you can move it, but let's just click there. You then write your text, so obviously I'm going to write my name, save, and then it appears here as you can see. Now you've also got this little art palette icon there that you click, and that brings up your colour options and your text size and things like that. So let's make it a bit bigger. Then we'll go back and we'll just open the box a little bit, and then we can move it wherever we like. And there you go, very, very quick, just to add your name in, you know, in a text format. You can, of course, use the brush to handwrite it, as I've said, just delete that. Or this particular app, Zodo, uses a signature function. So if you click the little icon here for images, and you click it again, a little scroll down menu comes down, and then you've got the little signature icon. You tap where you want it, and then you've got your saved signatures. Now obviously I've created this one already, but you can create your own signature and it will just save it as a stamp. So I'll use the one that I've already done. You can move it around, resize it, and there you go, signature done. So I'll just tap and trash, and that is the nameplate page. So the next page in the planner, just get rid of this, is the 2020 overview, where you can mark off any important dates to check at a glance. Now on this app you can add in little circles, which is neater than doing it with a brush if you're not adept with a stylus. So we'll just zoom in on March, for example, and then we'll go to our menu, we'll click the little circle icon and click it again for our adjustments. So I'm going to make it a little bit thinner, and we'll keep the colour, that nice lilac. And then you just drag out your circle and you can move it wherever you want. And there you go. So you've got an instant at a glance look at your whole year and any important dates there might be. And again, if you want to get rid of it, you tap and you trash. So easy. This is why I never got into doing planners, because it always got messed up when I was trying to handwrite it and, you know, do little different ideas. And it, you know, this one is awesome because you can just try something, and then if you don't like it, it's gone in a matter of clicks. I love it. So the next page is 2020 at a glance. So this gives you a little bit more room to write your more pertinent events while you still have the quick glance overview format. Adding text is just like I showed you on the nameplate page. Let's have a little refresher, why not? So we'll zoom in on January. We will click our text icon, so that's highlighted. We'll click here and then we'll write, what are we going to do in January? We're going to make resolutions. Let's say make 10 resolutions, really challenge yourself. And we save, and there it is. And of course you tap it, you tap your little palette icon, and then we can change the text size to something a little bit more manageable to fit in the space. There you go. Love it. So I'll just tap and trash. I'm going to copyright that phrase, by the way. Love it. And then we're back. So the next page is my goals for 2020. So again, you can either type in your text here or handwrite something in. You've got space on this for personal, health, family, friendship, career and learning goals, plus an area to write the steps you'll take to achieve them. So let's have a quick go with handwriting, just so that we can see what that's like. So I'll zoom in on the friendships bit, go into my editing toolbar, click on our brush, and let's have the purple brush this time. Let's see how thick it is. Yeah, that looks okay to me. Now, I'm no good with writing, you know, even with a stylus, I'm no good at handwriting on tablets, but I do have this stylus that I bought from Amazon for about 20 quid. It's not an Apple Pencil, but it does exactly the same thing. So I'll put the link in the description if you want to know what that is. So in friendships, you might write, see friends more regularly. Okay, and then my motivation would be, I'm just thinking off the top of my head, to have a better, sorry about my writing, social life. And the steps you would take to achieve this would be to organise weekly coffee. So that was just to show you how you could put handwriting into the planner itself. But of course, you can use text if you want it to be neater. I'm just going to erase this, so I'll just click my eraser and then cover everything in the eraser. I love this app. It's really, really simple to use. You don't have to be, you don't have to have rocket science in anything digital. Everything's simple. It's like the old Nokia phones. Very, very simple to use for anybody. There we go, deleted. So we'll zoom back out. This next spread is a blank notes page and a colouring page. Now, the most effective way of colouring the pages in this planner, rather than using the pen tool like we did with the handwriting, is to open the file in a colour fill app. Now, the one that I use for Android is called Ibis Paint X. It looks like this. It's a free app and it gets the job done. And you can import your pages into this, colour them, and then import them back or export them into your planner. Import, export, whatever. Basically, you're taking the page out of your planner, putting it into here, colouring it and putting it back in. So yes, it is a bit of a faff and it will take time, but it looks very, very cool when it's coloured. I'll show you in a bit some of the ones that I've been working on. They look amazing. The great thing about the planner though is that you can customise it as much or as little as you like. You can go old school if you want and, colour it in with the brush, or you can leave it monochrome if you don't want to faff around. It's up to you, but the option is there. I'm going to be doing another video which will be uploaded at the same time as this one, so it should be available for you to watch now, and that guides you through how to colour effectively using a digital colouring app, instead of just tapping and filling. So do watch that too if you'd like to learn with me, because I'm new to digital colouring as well. Just quickly though, I'll show you what I mean by exporting and importing the pages to colour. So when you buy the digital planner, you also get the printable version as well. So I'm going to go into my Dropbox, and here are all the planner files that you receive. Click into digital planner, and then there's a folder called PNG page frames. We're going to click on that, and you've got all of your months. So let's go to January, and here, as you can see, is that illustration that we want to colour. So I would export that and save it to my device. So I'll export it from the Dropbox, save to device, and I'll save it in downloads. Save. Hopefully that's worked. Then I would go into my painting app, which is Ibis Paint, Gallery, plus Import Picture. There it is. Keep it at the original size. Cancel, and there it is. It's ready to go in your Paint app. So just very, very quickly for demonstration, let's click the bucket tool and let's light up some of these lamps and just pretend that you've coloured the entire thing. Now what you would do is save it as a PNG. So it'll be saved to your device now. You'll go back to your planner. You'll then go to add an image. Click the image, make sure that's highlighted. Click anywhere. Find it on your device depending on where you've saved it. Here it is. And then you can see it's here on the page itself. So I would line it up and then resize it. Let me just get rid of this toolbar for a second because it's in the way. So we line it up with the page, size it so that it's the same size. And there you go, it will be in your planner fully coloured. So I know that was a bit of a faff, but hopefully, there's not too many steps to take, and it really does look much better doing it that way than colouring it. And of course you can erase it, delete it, and there you go. So that was just a very, very quick how to do it. Watch the next video for a more in-depth sort of explanation. So now we are on to the month sections of the planner. Each month follows the same format. You start with a double page overview. Then you get a spread for you to write the individual month's goals and tasks. Then you're on to the bigger calendar format to personalise each day. There are 4 slots for each day, so plenty of room for multiple appointments, or you can use the extra space to decorate with stickers. More on that later. Now at the end of the month, let's get there, we have a space to write your memorable moments and reflect back on the month past. You're then back to the start with a blank note page and a colouring page for February. The planner follows this format all the way through, and you can quickly skip ahead to months by clicking the tabs along the edge. So for example, let's click September, you'll be taken straight there. So at the end of the planner, if we just go all the way to the end, let's go back a little bit. Here we go. So you have a look back at the year with spaces to add your achievements and challenges. You've then got a spread to add your contact details, which you can access quickly at any time by pressing that smiley face tab at the top. There's an overview of 2021 for the next year, then more blank note pages again, which you can access by clicking the asterisk and the little pencil at the top of the page. Clicking the yellow 2020 will take you straight back to the beginning of the planner without having to flick all the way through. So let's have a look at how to add photos and stickers into the planner to really personalise it. Let's go to the first week of January and pretend that we have a birthday on the 4th. So we'll zoom into the 4th of January. Now there's a few ways we can do this. We can use the text box to write a reminder, or we could handwrite it, or better still, you can add a photo. So on this particular app, to add a photo, just like we did with the adding the page in from the painting app, you click the little photo icon, you click somewhere on the page, you find the photo that you want on your device. Let's go for this one of me at school. And you can put it anywhere you like. So you click it, you resize it, very, very simple. And there I am. It's my birthday on the 4th of January, apparently. And you can even put text underneath it if you want to. So we'll click the text button, we'll click the page, we'll put, look who's 32, because that's what I'll be next. And then we will pop it where we want it. Click the palette to resize the text and just move it around till we're happy with it, really. And there you go. So basically you can personalize your planner with photographs, text, different stamps, different stickers, all sorts, and it will just look absolutely fantastic once it's all full. So you can add for a few extra dollars some stickers, which I mentioned earlier. Now, the stickers are specially made for this planner, but you can use them on other planners. But Sarah's designed them to go with this, and I'd really recommend that you do add the sticker pack on because there are over 900 of them in total. There's colourable stickers, inspirational quotes and habit trackers, plus loads and loads more. Adding stickers onto Zodo is just the same as adding a photo. So again, we would go into our image, we would click somewhere on the page where we want it, then we need to find our stickers in the gallery. So here we go, these are all the stickers that you would get with Sarah's sticker pack. We've got loads and loads and loads. I quite like these. Let me choose the purple one. This is something that you can use to expand each square of your calendar. So let's zoom in on this for a moment. And then we'll pop that here and resize it, perfectly sized for the box. I probably made it a bit too big, but you know, you'll mess about with this. Perfectly sized for the box, you put it there. Then you would zoom in on it and add your text. So for example, I'm going to put some text in here that says, buy cabbages, because why not? Save, pick up our text. We need to resize it to go in the little box. So I'll move the slider. There we go, that's nice and small. Buy cabbages, and then zoom out. And you'll make a whole list. And once you've got your little list for that day, you could then use your brush tool to tick that it's done. And you would just do that all the way down your list. So that's one of the really, really cool, very convenient stickers that you could use. So I'll just get rid of that and delete this just so it's out of the way. And then let's have a look at some more stickers that we've got. So we'll go back to all the stickers. We have got little affirmations. So we've got, let's click believe in yourself. Let's take that one. And say that we've got nothing on for, you know, Thursday and Friday, and you just want to fill it in and make it look really nice. You just put your sticker in, resize it, and there you go. So you can stick as many as you want on the page. It's totally up to you. Let's just go through a few more of the stickers because there are loads and they all have different functions. Let's see what else. So you've got circular ones, you've got habit trackers. So for example, this one here, I would use, you can either have it that big or that big. Let's just make it for one day. And I would write in here, let's do it with the brush. I would write 8, okay, that's too thick. Let's thin it out a little bit. 8 glasses. I cannot type. Let me use my stylus. This, by the way, is not an Apple Pencil. It's a very cheap Android stylus, and I'll put the link in the description. Got it from Amazon. 8 glasses water every day. And then once you've had your glasses, you would tick them off. Or you can go back onto the stickers, love stickers, and hang on, let's get back onto the stickers and find the little water droplet that Sarah has designed. Ah, here we go, little water drop, and then you could put that in a box like that, so that you've got little drips instead of ticks. It's totally up to you how you want to do it. It is completely 100% personalised. Again, let's just have one more look at some of the stickers because there's so many. I could be here all day just showing you the stickers themselves. We've got little hearts. You've got things like important and appointment and things like that. You've got little date night stamps, individual goal stamps. You've got little very simple icons like little coffee cup. What else? We've got camera. Again, you've got those really cool little list ones. And they're all in different colours, by the way. There's loads of different colour palettes that you can use. So I've just downloaded, you know, most of them, but not all of them. Again, beautiful, hang on, that's not showing up. Oh, there it is. Beautiful sort of affirmation stickers. Why isn't this showing up? Beautiful affirmation stickers like this that you can just put across your planner. So let's go for this one. Do something amazing. Again, if you don't have anything going on this week, but you just want to make your planner look nice, you can put this all the way across and just stick as many as you want on there. So I've spent probably longer than I should have going on the stickers, but it really is a really good addition to buying the planner, and it's only a few dollars more, so you might as well. Okay, so next, what are we going to show? I think we've looked at all the kind of main features of the planner, so let's look at the cost, because I did just mention about the sticker cost. Now, as I've said, when you buy the digital planner, you get both the interactive PDF and the whole thing as printable files. So it's up to you whether you're buying it to use on your tablet or whether you want to print them off and bind it yourself. Either way, you'll get both versions when you buy the digital planner. The cost is just $20, which I think is brilliant for the amount of work that's gone into making this, the convenience of all the interactive features and just the overall presentation of the product. Sarah has gone and outdone herself yet again. You also have that option to add the digital sticker pack, having over 900 stickers for just $7, which again, I would really recommend. It's only a few dollars more and you're getting all of those perfectly sized stickers made specifically for this planner. If you do want to buy the physical, pre-printed and bound and shipped to your door version, that's $35 plus shipping, which can be costly depending on where you live. Whichever version you choose, the link is in the description of this video for you to go and buy yours now and get planning and colouring. Please don't forget to watch the accompanying video with my digital colouring tutorial featuring a spread from this planner. As I've said, I'm only an amateur at the moment, but there are some tips and tricks you can use to get digital colouring looking 3D and fancier than just block filling a blank space. So I'll show you some of the spreads that I've done so far to finish the video. Let's skip to December on the planner. And here is the spread that I have completed, and it really didn't take long at all. Now, I used the Ibis Paint app for this, and if I zoom in, you can see all of the different things that I've done. So I added some little white dots in the background, very fuzzy, kind of snowy looking white dots. I block filled a lot of it, and then I went in with a white thin brush to create some highlights to make the wrapping paper look shiny and glossy. Same with the berries here, I did that, and I also added some dark green into the leaf so that it looked just a little bit more dimensional. What else did I do? So as you can see, I filled this in a little bit. I've put some birthdays and events, I've used the little circle tool, and I've put some stickers in for the focus box. I've also added some tasks in that little area. And then on my goals for the month, I've put, don't forget self-care, drink 8 glasses of water daily, and I'm ticking that off as one of my goals. So that is one of the spreads that I've done. The next one that I did was August, I believe. So we'll go to August. Here we go. So this is my spread for August. Again, I've chosen the month and the goals page to do. And if I zoom in, you can see that we've got loads of little shiny highlights on things, just very, very simple with a white brush to make it look even more effective. And on this particular donut, you can see that I've added pearls with, again, just very, very tiny little bit of white to make them look rounded and just give it a little bit more interest to the eye. So as you can see, they look absolutely wonderful when you've coloured them with the colouring app, and it does not take long. It is not difficult. It's just a little bit faffy going from app to app, but once you get into the swing of it, totally fine. Now I am working on a spread at the moment, which I believe is April. Yeah, it's this one that I'm working on. So I'll just quickly go into the Ibis Paint app and show you, because it's still in progression at the moment. Here we go. So I've almost finished it actually. So this is my April one. So I'll just go into edit so I can zoom in and show you. And I'll zoom in, and here you can see this fish that I've coloured. Now, what you'll probably notice is that it is block filled, but I've also added some shading. As you can see, the little C-shaped shading marks all the way around the different elements of the fish, just to give it that bit more interest and dimension. Same on the little seaweed bits here. They've all got, you know, a little touch of highlight and shadow just to make them look a bit better. But that's all what I'm going to be showing you on the accompanying video. So go and watch that now if you want to learn how to do it. But I think I've waffled enough, and I think you can see just exactly how much I love this product, this planner. It is absolutely gorgeous, so easy to use. You can tap and trash to get rid of things. You don't have to scribble out and make it look messy. And yes, so I would love to know what you think of Sarah's 2020 planner, because I am just over the moon with it. And honestly, I cannot wait to see what Sarah comes up with next, because the colour catalogue and this, you know, they're really setting a precedent for her future projects, and I can't wait to see them. So do let me know in the comments what you think. Click the link in the description to buy your planner and or the sticker pack that goes with it. And yes, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon on Colour with Claire.